Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to another pick a card reading. So in this pick a card reading, we are going to find out what 3 things your future spouse will love about you. Now before we start this reading, just a very quick announcement. I am open for personal readings, so if you would like to book a reading with me, please do click the link in the description box down below. Let's now get this reading started. What are the 3 things that your future spouse will love about you? So on the screen, there are 4 different images to choose from, 4 different groups. Feel free to pause the video at this point if you wish to meditate on each image, group, timestamp, or number. As I always say, don't overthink, just trust yourself. Trust that the image, the group, the timestamp, or the number that you most feel drawn towards will contain all of the messages that are meant for you. Okay, so I will see you when I get your group. Bye. So group number 1, welcome to your reading. So if you chose image 1, then this is your reading. Let's take a look and see what are the 3 things that your future spouse will love about you. So as you can see, I have all of the cards pre-shuffled for each of the 3 things that your future spouse will love about you. And we're going to go through them one at a time. So let's dive straight in and let's start with the first thing. What is the first thing that your future spouse will love about you? Alright, group number 1. So we have Mars. So this is the first thing that your future spouse will love about you. They're going to love how Martian you are. So you could be Aries or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, but you don't have to be. But some of you are. Others of you have Mars in the first house. You could also have Mars in Aries. Somebody has their Mars in Aries. Okay, but the first thing your spouse will love about you is how determined you are. You're very much a warrior, group number 1. You are that person that doesn't give up. You're very strong. You're very determined. You're very ambitious. You are that person that gets the job done. Okay, that's what I can see here. Incredibly strong. Yeah, I'm getting this like you know how to remain steadfast. Once you decide I'm going to do something, you will get it done by any means. You are able to achieve the impossible. Okay, you are that person who just gets things done. You're very grounded, you're very solid, very reliable as well. These are a part of all of the first thing that your future spouse will love about you. Now also, group 1, you have been through a lot and you're able to overcome a lot. You're able to overcome a lot of obstacles, and it's very kind of inspirational to observe this. Your future spouse finds this quite amazing, how you're able to rise from the ashes again and again, how you're able to get up again and again, even when you are knocked down, even when you fall down, even when things don't work out. Okay, so it's really your warrior spirit that carries you through. It's really that phoenix energy that you have that allows you to rise from the ashes again and again. I see also that you are somebody who transforms a lot. You're all about growth. You're all about self-improvement, getting to the next level, learning more about yourself, making improvements to yourself and to your life. And your future spouse will definitely love all of this about you as part of the first thing. I can see also they're going to love the fact that you're not afraid to take action towards what you want. And let me just elaborate on this a little bit. So, for example, you have some people who they say they want certain things, or they kind of complain about how things are, but they don't take any action to make things better. I can see with you, group 1, if you complain about something or if you don't like something, you will take the action to actually get yourself out of a situation that you don't like, or to get yourself into the place that you want to be. Alright, so you are action oriented. You're about that action. You're not someone who just talks and doesn't follow through. So your future spouse will love the fact that you follow through with what you say you're going to do. That's really important to them, okay? Did I say this? Now you're also very grounded as well. There's something very practical about you. You know how to make practical decisions, very grounded. Okay, very rooted in the here and now. So you are really an active participant in your physical reality. All right, so you're really here in the physical. You're good at navigating the physical plane of existence. That's what I can see. And again, that is something that's also important to them. Someone that's grounded, that can make those level-headed decisions, okay? You do have an impulsive nature, though, as well. There's this impulsive vibe coming through. You may sometimes make these impulsive decisions, or because you are such a passionate person, good one, and of course the future spouse will love this about you, but there are times when you sometimes act impulsively, okay? But regardless, still, they love all of the things about you, so they love that about you. But that's just something I had to point out there, just to make sure that you know this is your reading. Okay, but what it is, you're really driven by the fire that dwells within you. That's what it is. And your future spouse really loves this fire within you. You just are really alive. You are a liver of life. You're alive. You're so full of life. You have this zest for life. You're very adventurous as well. Very adventurous. Very outgoing. Okay. Very capable. There are just so many things. But all of these qualities within the first thing, your future spouse loves all of this about you. They love your Martian nature. Okay, they love the fact that you just get out there, you take action. You're very passionate, you're very driven, and you are that warrior. I want to say you are a warrior goddess. Okay, let's see what the second thing is that your future spouse will love about you. Okay, good one. So we have the 7th house. So what it is, the second thing that your future spouse will love about you, good one, they're going to love the fact that you're just a great partner. You're very cooperative. So even though you do have this Martian nature, even though you're very much someone that just takes action when it's time, you know how to take the initiative, you're not afraid to step up and lead, okay? So you're very much a leader rather than a follower. Another thing that your spouse will love about you. But they're going to love the fact that you're just a great partner. You are their ideal partner. You're someone that's very good in relationships. That's what I can see here. Very kind of very accommodating, very cooperative, very romantic as well. They're going to love how romantic you are. The number 45 is also significant. Someone could be 45, specific message. But also, if we simplify that, we have the number 9, which takes me to the 9th house. I've got this travel vibe coming through. You also love to travel. There are many places you want to go, or there are many places that you have been for others of you. Okay, so they love the fact that you're not afraid to get out there, to see what else is out there. They love how kind of expansive your mind is. They love how open-minded you are to going to new places, going to different places, trying different things. Again, it's all a part of your outgoing nature, your Martian nature, your warrior fighting spirit. Okay, so they love your warrior fighting spirit. I can see her. You've just got a lot of fight in you. You've got a lot of strength to you. You're the kind of person that people would be so happy to have you on their team. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah. Your future spouse is going to love the fact that you are their ideal teammate. This is all a part of the second thing here. It's like you are their ideal mate, their ideal teammate. They're so happy to have you on their team. You have brought so much, you will bring so much into their life. And you're just someone that's really good in relationships, okay? Very cooperative. That's what I'm seeing here. And it's like you know how to relate to them. That's what I'm hearing. You know how to relate to them. You relate to them in the perfect way. Also, your future spouse learns so much from you. They will learn so much from you. You will teach them a lot, but it feels unintentional. It feels very unconscious, but there's a lot of teaching going on. There's a lot of learning, teaching, but they're going to learn so much from you. And they love the fact that they can learn so much from you. Yeah, this is another thing that they will like here. But they love how romantic you are. Yeah. Okay, let's see what the third thing is. Okay. Oh wow, so we have Angel. Okay, let's read this card here. So for the light attribute, we have helping those in need with no expectation of return. Shadow attributes, acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. Okay, interesting. Okay, so you're coming through as an angel to them. They're definitely going to appreciate how helpful you are, how supportive you are. And here's the thing here. With the Mars card combined with the angel, they're going to find you to be an amazing support system for them. Very supportive. You lift them up. You give them more strength. That's what I'm seeing here. You encourage them. You motivate them. You bring a lot of light into their life as well. You're very optimistic as well. I'm seeing this. Very optimistic. Very helpful. Very supportive. These are all a part of the third thing that your future spouse will love about you. You are literally an angel in their eyes. Like a gift from above. You are all they could have hoped for. You are what they have been wishing for, what they've been praying for, manifesting. And you give from a very genuine place. So you're not giving to get something back. It's simply out of the kindness of your heart. Yeah, that's what I can see here. Yeah, so helping out, giving with no expectation. Yeah, you could also enjoy wearing the color pink. Specific message. Some of you have long black hair as well. Yeah, but they're gonna love how angelic you are, which is such a nice contrast to the Martian energy. So although you're very strong, very determined, capable, you're also very soft, very angelic. I'm hearing you having a very soft voice, actually. Yeah, a lot of you have a very soft voice, an angelic type of voice. The voice of an angel, I'm hearing. All right, let's get some messages from the Love Oracle. So messages from Group 1's future spouse. Messages from Group 1's future spouse. Let's see what they would like to say to you. Messages from Group 1's future spouse. Oh, they will love the way you hold them as well. Yeah, there's something about your touch that's very significant here. The way you hold them. Yeah, the way you embrace them. Yeah, but you're a very powerful individual, Group number 1. They're going to really feel your power. They're going to love how powerful you are. How you are so in your power. Let's get one more. Okay. So we have manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. For the second card, we have friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So this is best friend vibes. Your future spouse is going to love the fact that you are their best friends. You are their best friend. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. And final card, power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So your future spouse is also going to love how you really are in your power, the way that you follow your intuition, the way that you do what is right for you. You are their dream manifested in physical form is what I'm hearing here. They're also going to love the way that you trust your heart, the way that you follow your heart, the way that you let your heart lead the way. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, this is what I have for you, group number 1. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you have, do be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, please do click the link in the description box down below. I'm sending you lots of love, Take care. I will see you in another reading. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose image 2, then this is your reading. Let's take a look and see what are the 3 things that your future spouse will love about you. So as you can see, I've already pre-shuffled all of the cards. And these are each of the 3 things that your future spouse will love about you. So let's dive right in. Let's start with the first thing that your future spouse will love about you. Okay, so we have Mercury. The number 20 is significant here as well. Now, some of you could be a Gemini or Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You could also have some other planets in Gemini or Virgo. You could also have your Mercury in the 1st house. I'm seeing Mercury in the 4th house, the 10th house, the 11th house. Specific messages, okay? Your future spouse is really going to love your voice, okay? They're going to love the way that you sound, the way that you talk, the way that you communicate as well, right? So what it is here, so you're very funny. They're going to love how funny you are. They're going to love how playful, funny, and down to earth you are. Now, I'm getting heavy Gemini energy. All right? So they're going to love how multi-talented you are, how multi-dimensional you are, how, there are so many different things that you're good at, so many different things that you enjoy doing. And it's really a beautiful thing to see, right? There's something very youthful about you. You just are you're like a youthful spirit, you're like a youthful spirit. Group number 2 is what I can see here. Very down to earth, very funny, very playful. You're very fun as well. They're going to love how fun you are. It's like you bring a lot of fun into their life. You bring a lot of joy into their life. They're going to really love this. Okay. Now, yeah, but it's your voice. They really, really love your voice. They love your voice. I'm seeing some of you could be into writing love letters. So they're going to love the love letters that you write them, or the love texts that you send them. I'm seeing someone is really into writing love letters, and they're going to love and appreciate that. Another thing I'm seeing here is some of you or somebody, whenever it's their birthday, I'm seeing that you're the kind of person who always writes really meaningful messages within birthday cards. So some people just say to such and such, happy birthday, love, such and such. I'm seeing that you write like a long message in birthday cards, and I'm seeing you doing that in their birthday cards. So they are going to really appreciate. It's like when it comes to writing, especially the way that you communicate, the way that you write, you put a lot of love, care, and thought into this, and they really appreciate that. They really love that. Okay. Now they're also going to love how health conscious you are. So you're coming through as health conscious. Okay, we've got some 6th house energy coming through here. They love this. Some of you are into alternative medicines, plant medicine, holistic healing, things of that nature. Okay. But they love the fact that you really embrace who you are. You are very much your own person. You're not trying to fit in. You're just really being yourself. And they love how much you are yourself. It's really a joy to see. But you've got all of this fun energy. And you have a lot of energy as well in general. That's what I can see. And they're going to love that about you. Okay, it's like you have a way of lighting up the room. So whenever you walk into the room, whenever you enter the space, you just amplify the vibe. You have this way of lifting the vibe. And they do see this. They do feel this, They definitely do feel this. Specific message. Somebody could be the youngest out of all of their siblings. That's just a little side message coming through there. Okay, I'm also seeing you being good with kids, being good with children. Okay. Some of you are also clairvoyant. We've got another specific message coming through. But you're coming through as a divine messenger. There's something very divine about your speech, about the words that you use, about the way that you use your words, the way that you write. Some of you are into writing books. You've written your own books, you've published your own books, or you're going to. Okay, but they love the way that you live your truth, the way that you speak your truth and embody your truth. Okay, let's now move on to the second thing. Let's see the second thing that they will love about you. Okay, we got the 9th house. Alright, so the number 47 is significant here. Now, you're very inquisitive. That's what I can see here, group 2. You're very inquisitive. They're going to love the fact that you are the eternal explorer. So you love to explore. You love to learn. You love to see what else is out there, you know. Very kind of in this explorative energy of, ooh, where should I go next? Where should we go next? What should I do next? You know, it's just this person who's really excited to be alive, excited to do new things, do different things, and just excited to navigate this physical plane. Okay. Now, you could also have a university degree for some of you. Okay, I'm seeing higher education with the 9th house here. But what it is, they really love the fact that you are someone who's into learning. So you love reading, you love learning. Okay, someone here is a journalist. A specific message coming through. I'm seeing a journalist, I'm seeing a photographer. Okay. Writer, as I said. Someone that works in film. I'm seeing the arts as well. Someone has a podcast, someone has a YouTube channel. Okay, little side messages coming through here. But with the telescope, they really love the way that you see things. The way that you see things, the way that the lens that you look at, the lens that you use to look at your reality is very colorful, it's very vivid. And they love this. They love the way that you see the world. They love the way that you see them as well. They feel that you really see them clearly. You could also meet this person traveling. That's a little side message coming through as well. Okay, but you're heavily in that 9th house energy. You love to share knowledge. You love to debate. For some of you, you just love talking. That's what I'm hearing here. You love talking. So definitely, yes, some of you could have a podcast, or you're going to have a podcast, or some kind of public platform, is what I can see here. But they love to hear you talk. They love to hear you share what's on your mind, what's in your heart. They love it when you kind of share your knowledge and wisdom with them, and you have a lot of that. Okay. Oh, they also love the fact that you are so in control of your destiny, you know. So I'm just seeing here, you are someone that likes to focus on the positive. You prefer to be in that energy of, let's think of the best possible outcome. Let's focus on the positive. Let's be on that side of things. So they love that vibe about you, you know. You are that person who, when things are going crazy, when things are kind of a bit dark and gloomy, you are the person that brightens the energy. You brighten the space, you know, and they love this about you. They will definitely love this about you. Okay, let's see what the third thing is that your future spouse will love about you. Ooh, we got the healer. So let's read this card. Light attributes: passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. Shadow attributes: taking advantage of those who need help. Failing to care for oneself. Now, how funny, because we have Mercury, which rules over the sign of Virgo, and we have the healer, which is associated with Virgo energy. So that's the heavy confirmation there. Group number 2. Some of you are into Reiki healing. You do massage. You're a masseuse. But even if you're not even if you're not a masseuse by occupation, I'm seeing that you're really good at hands-on healing. You're good at kind of massaging others, but also I'm hearing you massage their brain. So they love the fact that there's a lot of intellectual stimulation within this connection here. You really stimulate their mind, you really open their mind. They can have a lot of philosophical discussions with you, so they're going to love how philosophical you are. They're going to love how spiritual you are. They're going to love the fact that you just really love to study spirituality. You love to delve into those kind of topics. Also healing topics. I'm seeing someone here is a naturopath, a nutritionist, I'm seeing. Or you could just have an interest in those areas. But they're going to love the fact that you are a natural healer. Okay, so they're going to find your voice very healing, incredibly healing. Your hands are very healing. Okay, and your heart itself is like, what is this here I'm hearing? Your heart is very healing as well. Like the way that you love is very healing. It's like I'm picking up on a connection between your heart and your mouth. So it's like your heart and the words that you share. These, it's like there's a link to this. So it's like what you speak with so much love. That's what I'm seeing here. Like your words really touch them. Your words really touch their heart. Your words touch the soul of them. Is what I'm seeing. Okay. So they love that healing energy. And they love the fact that also you're good at fixing things. You're good at fixing things. You're good at bringing people and things together. That's what I'm hearing here as well. Okay, they're gonna love how helpful you are. They love the fact that you have transformed pain into power. You know, and you will help them to transform pain into power just by being yourself. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, your energy is very soothing. They're gonna love how soothing your energy is. It's like you are like soothing balm for their soul, soothing balm for their heart. And they're gonna really just enjoy exploring the world with you, exploring and just doing life with you. This is what I can see. And you two are going to have a lot of amazing conversations, a lot of great discussions, deep discussions, spiritual discussions. I'm seeing you talking about traveling a lot, talking about different countries, higher philosophies, you know, learning. I'm seeing you reading books together, talking about books that you've both read. You know, some of you are going to publish your own books, or you have already. Congratulations. But they love your outlook on life. You know, you're able to see the higher perspective. You're able to zoom out and see things that most people don't see. And again, this adds into your optimistic nature. Okay? But yeah, your voice is very healing. And the knowledge that you share, the information that you share is also very healing. So I'm seeing you talking about, you know, plant medicine, alternative therapies, things like that. So I'm seeing here, if someone is sick, you're that person that can just recommend what they can take, like a herb, some kind of tea, some kind of supplement, you know. And even if that's not the case, for those that doesn't resonate with, you just have this healing vibe to you, and they're going to really love this. Let's get some messages from the Love Oracle now. Okay, messages from Group 2, Spiritual Spouse. Yeah, that's enough. Alright, so new beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. And I feel like that's your vibe, group 2. You are someone that allows joy into their life. Regardless of the circumstances that you have been in, you're able to just find the joy in any given moment. Okay. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Okay. So this is what I have for you, group 2. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you have, do be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, please do click the link in the description box down below. I'm sending you lots of love. Take care. I will see you in another reading. Bye. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose image 3, then this is your reading. Let's take a look and see what are the 3 things that your future spouse will love about you. So as you can see, I've already pre-shuffled all of the cards for each of the 3 things. So let's get started with the first thing your future spouse will love about you. Okay, so we have the Sun card. Now the number 18 is significant. Also the number 9. Somebody could be a life path number 9. Now, group 3. The first thing that your future spouse will love about you. Okay, firstly, your hair is coming through as really significant. You could have really big hair, thick hair, curly hair for some of you. Okay, we got some Leo, Sun, Moon, and Risings here. Specific message. Okay, but I'm picking up on this Leo energy with the Sun. Now, regardless of the sign that you may or may not be, you are the light in their life. So the first thing that they will love about you, they're going to love your light. Okay, they're going to love how expressive you are, how confident you are, how bold you are. Okay, you're very bold, you're very bright. You are someone that just stands out from the crowd. You really shine bright. They're going to love your light, group number 3. They're going to love the way that you express yourself, the way that you're so creative as well. You have this creative way of expressing yourself, this very unique way of expressing yourself. Okay, you're very dynamic as well. They're going to love how dynamic you are. You're also coming through as being multi-talented, good at many different things. You have your you have the ability to do many different things, to be good at many different things, or you are good at many different things. You're also coming through as a strong leader on group number 3. They're going to love the fact that you have your own mind, the fact that you are a leader rather than a follower. Okay, so you've really got your own mind. You've got this really strong energy to you. And I'm seeing that people gravitate towards you. They gravitate towards your light. This is the thing here. So it's like you are the source, group 3. And I'm seeing also you are someone who's more of an energy producer rather than an energy consumer. So you produce a lot of your own energy. You are someone that is able to create things quickly, or you're able to like come up with ideas quite fast, but I'm seeing your mind is really working. Your mind is really active, super creative. Okay, like you're really tapped in to your own light. You're tapped into your own source energy. You're also strongly plugged in to source energy. All right, so they're going to love all of these things about you as part of the first thing, group number 3. So they love your light. They love the way you shine. They love how confident you are. They love also how you're so comfortable in your own skin. That's also coming through. They love the fact that you're not afraid to speak up. You're not afraid to stand up and speak up for what you believe in. That's also coming through. Okay. I'm hearing you create with a purpose. They love the fact that you use your energy wisely. You use your time and energy wisely. That's coming through. And also you have this quality to you where you purify the spaces that you enter. This is very unique, and they love this about you. Like whether they realize that's what you're doing exactly, like they love how that manifests when you go into different spaces and when you are in different places. Okay, so you are the sun, you are the light. They also love how joyful you are. You just have this really joyful spirit, group number 3. Very joyful spirit, very kind of what is that word I'm looking for? You have it's your smile as well. Okay, your smile is coming through. They love the way that you smile. Your smile lights up the room. Your smile lights up your whole face, you know. They love the way you smile. They love to see you smile. They love how you make them smile. Okay, it's like you just standing in your light. You just standing in your light and just shining as you naturally do. This makes them smile so much. So they love to see you shine. They are very much, they just, it's like they will always do whatever they can to help you to shine brighter, or to give you whatever support that you need that will enable you to kind of get the recognition that you truly deserve. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. Okay, let's get into the second thing. Okay, so we have the third house. All right, so the number 41 is significant as well. Also the number 5. And how interesting that if we simplify 41, we get 5. 5, the fifth house. Fifth house is where Leo resides, the sign of Leo. Okay. And Leo is associated with the sun. So you see how we do have a lot of Leo energy in your reading. Group number 3, you really do stand out. You really do shine bright. And they love the fact that you have this regal energy to you. You know, you just ooze the energy of someone who is like a goddess, an empress. They love the fact that you know your worth. Yeah, they love the fact that you know your worth. They love the fact that you have high standards as well. They love the way that you communicate. So the way that you speak, the way that you share. You're a very confident speaker as well. But they love to see you speak. They love to see you shine. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah. Yeah, they love your voice. Group 3. Your voice is very sweet. Some of you are good at, some of you are into singing. Some of you are singers. Okay, but whether you are or not, they really love your voice. That's coming through here. The way that you communicate, the way that you express yourself in this unique way. Okay, I'm seeing you shine so bright when you express yourself, when you are speaking, when you are communicating, when you are sharing. That's what we see here. Some of you could also be Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, they love how flirty you are, how fun you are. I'm hearing you're like a pretty bird. Okay, so you've also got this fast-moving energy coming through with the pretty bird. It's like you have this butterfly-like quality to you, the way you flutter around, you know? Someone can have a butterfly tattoo, but the butterfly symbolism is very significant to you. Or some way, somehow, they're seeing you as this beautiful butterfly that is just flying through the sky, sprinkling beauty wherever it goes. And also the butterfly is showing me that that's like the attention that you receive. That's you being watched by other people, like people observing and admiring your beauty. Yeah, that's what is coming through here, group 3. So they love to admire your beauty as well. And they just think you look so beautiful when you are, just especially when you are just talking. There's something about your voice, something about when you're talking, when you are especially talking about things that you're really enthusiastic about, things that you're really passionate about, the way that your face lights up, the way that you really come alive and you get into this kind of childlike, Gemini-like playful energy when you're talking about certain things, you know? That's what I can see here. They also love how warm your energy is. Yeah, they love how warm your energy is. Okay, let's see what the third thing is. So we have the mediator, light attributes, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, Respect for both sides of an argument. They also love how you respect yourself. That's what I also heard, group 3. They love how you respect yourself, how you are respectful of others. You just come across in a very respectful manner. Oh, they love how you have such good manners as well. That's what I heard. You're very polite. You have good manners. You're very respectful. Some of you could have your own business as well. You could be a boss, a leader, a manager. You could have your own business. But regardless of that, they feel like you would be very good at that. So they feel like you are good at or would be good at leading others, being in charge of others, having your own business, running the show for yourself, I'm hearing. Okay, so shadow attribute, negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. Okay, so with this third thing here, group 3, they're going to love the fact that they're going to see you as a gift from above. You're coming through as a gift. They're going to see you as a very precious gift that the universe has blessed them with. That's what I'm hearing here. And you're very gifted. They love how gifted you are. They love to see you express and share your gifts. You are a very gifted speaker, communicator, writer, leader. Okay? And they love the fact that I'm seeing that you're someone that doesn't like to take sides. You really like to remain impartial as much as you can. So let's say if two different people have fallen out, you're not going to take sides, or you try not to take sides. You are that person who's going to try to bring people together. You're good at keeping the peace. They love the fact that you're good at keeping the peace. You're a very good mediator. Okay? You're good at negotiating. This is funny because all of those things are significations of the 7th house. Okay, so someone has their sun in the 7th house. That's what I'm seeing here. A little specific message coming through. Somebody has 3 siblings. Somebody has 3 children. Little side messages. But yeah, they love the fact that you don't like to take sides. Oh, that's the word. You're very diplomatic. Group 3. Yeah, very fair, very diplomatic. Very tactful. I'm seeing this as well. But they love the way that your mind works. They love the way that your mind works. Yeah, they feel that you have a very brilliant mind. And they feel like everyone should know this. It's like, I'm hearing everyone should see you. Everyone should know how great you are. They just want you to be celebrated. So I'm seeing here. And they just want you to always get the recognition that you deserve. With this sun card here. Okay, let's get some messages from the Love Oracle. So messages from group 3's soulmate. Sorry, excuse me. Messages from group 3's. That wasn't a mistake though. So they will think of you as their soulmate, group 3. So that is a term that they will use, soulmate. They're going to love the fact that they are with their soulmate, the fact that you are their ultimate soulmate. Okay? They will love the fact that you are the perfect mate for their soul. And I'm hearing you match my mind. So yeah, they really love your mind. Beautiful mind. There's a lot of focus on the mind. It's like the sun is shining on your mind. On your mind, your communication, your speech, your sense of expression. Okay? Messages from group 3's future spouse. Messages from group 3's future spouse. Messages from group 3's future spouse. Ooh, there's too many. I'm gonna do these. Oops. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So they're going to love how trustworthy you are. Okay. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events. For life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. They also love the way that you create your own reality. You're very imaginative, very creative. And they feel that your energy is very precious. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. Okay, so they're going to love the fact that your love is so healing. They love your playful nature. Okay, they love your vibe. It's your overall vibe as well that they love. Okay. Yeah, you are just everything to them. Everything they could have wanted. Everything they could have wanted in a person. You are their friend. You are their lover. Okay. You motivate them. You inspire them. Your energy is very healing. Your voice is healing. They can trust you. Okay, this is what I have for you, Group 3. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you have, do be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, please do click the link below. I'm sending you lots of love. Take care. I will see you in another reading. Bye. Hello, Group 4. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose image 4, then this is your reading. Let's take a look and see what are the 3 things that your future spouse will love about you. So as you can see, I've already pre-shuffled all of the cards, and these are the 3 things they will love about you. Let's get started with the first thing. Alright, so we have the card Venus, and just before I start, I do apologize. In case you can hear any noise, it's the TV from the person that lives next door. The TV is always really loud, but hopefully you can't hear it, but I just wanted to apologize in case you can. Now, with the Venus card here, this is the first thing that they will love about you. So they're going to love the way that you smell. Okay, I'm seeing this here. You just are someone who loves to smell good. You always smell good. Do they love your scent? They love your natural scent, but they also love the perfumes, the scents, the essential oils that you wear. Okay. They love how feminine you are. I'm seeing that you're someone that's very girly, very feminine. They just love the fact that you're so deeply connected to your feminine essence. I'm seeing here, this is what really drew them towards you. I'm seeing, okay? Now, they're seeing you as this beautiful, precious flower. They're gonna have like this cute nickname for you, is what I'm hearing, Group 4. But you know, you're coming through with the Venusian energy. Your future spouse is really gonna love how you make them feel. You know, you're bringing a lot of pleasure into their life, a lot of pleasurable experiences into their life. And for some signs coming through, we've got Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. You don't have to be, but that's what I'm seeing for some of you. Okay, so they love, so you're really good at cooking. They're gonna love your cooking, especially that's coming through here. I'm seeing that your love language is cooking for others. Okay, so for a lot of you, the way that you express your love, the way that you show your love, gift giving I'm seeing, but I'm also seeing cooking for somebody. So cooking for your loved ones, sharing food with your loved ones, going out to eat with your loved ones. So they really love the way that you express your love for them and for others. But you're coming through as someone that's very romantic, very romantic, very feminine, you know, very sweet. They love how sweet and soft you are. That's what I'm seeing here as well. And they love the way that you make them feel. Yeah, you are their beloved. You are literally the love of their life, group number 4. Now, the number 21 is also significant. The number 3 is significant. You could be a life path number 3 for some of you. Okay. It's like once you have decided that you're going to do something, you will do it. This is very much Taurus energy. So I'm seeing someone watching. You're good at like DIY. You're good at putting furniture together, good at putting things together. That's what I'm seeing. And some of you could be kind of petite. I was seeing like a petite person putting furniture together. A little specific message, but you're good at putting things together, I'm seeing here. Good at mending things, good at putting things together, good at making things better. You're good at making improvements to things. I'm seeing this as well. It's like that's what I'm seeing here, group 4. You know how like if you buy some flowers and put them in a vase, it can really enhance the room? You're like that. You are like flowers in a vase. You just brighten up, enhance, and beautify the spaces that you enter with your energy, with your vibe. But also, it's the fact that you know where to put things, you know how to kind of place things in a space to really make that place look really amazing and beautiful. That's what I'm seeing. So they love how you kind of they're gonna love how you make their house a home. That's what I'm hearing it for. They love the fact that you make their house a home. They're gonna love how you beautify the home. But they also love how you beautify your own self. Okay? So heavy focus on beauty. On like designing things. Putting things together, making things look good. Okay, so you're very skilled at that, is what I can see. You're number 4. And they also, so you're very connected to your senses. So the 5 senses. Now, this is telling me that they're going to love the fact that you are, you are a sensory experience. You are an enchanting sensory experience. You are a profound sensory experience. So you are an experience, group 4. They're seeing you as this beautiful experience. Doing life with you is this beautiful experience. And you yourself are just a beautiful experience. Okay, let's get into the second thing. Ooh, okay, so we got the 5th house of passion. They're going to love how passionately you love them. They're going to love how passionate you are in general. Someone could have their Venus in the 5th house, but what I'm seeing of this here, it's like they are going to love the way that you, it's like it's so beautiful, the way that you put things together, the way that you bring things together. I'm seeing that you are good with children. They're going to love how kind you are. They're going to love how caring you are. Okay, how passionately you love as well. So you're incredibly passionate, very romantic, very sweet, very kind, very patient. They're going to love how patient you are as well. You're number 4. And they love how you create beauty. It's like you sprinkle beauty wherever you go. You leave this trail of beauty behind you. So whenever you enter a space, you leave it more beautiful than it was before. That's what I'm seeing. So whether this is intentional or unintentional, this is just what you do. It could be you kind of making a change to the space, a physical change, or it could just be that your energy makes spaces, places more beautiful. So that's really amazing, group 4. The number 43 is also significant here. I'm seeing that you love flowers, so you love to buy flowers, you love to receive flowers. It could be like your special thing with you and them always buying you flowers or them buying you a specific flower. I am seeing that you do have a specific favorite flower, group 4, for a lot of you. But there's just a love of flowers in general. They're also going to love how soft your skin is. There's something very delicate about you, group 4, very delicate and sweet. They're going to love this. Okay, but they love how romantic you are. And they feel very lucky to have you. They feel very lucky to be with you. They feel lucky that they get to experience you in this lifetime. They feel very blessed. They are going to love the fact that you are a blessing to them, a blessing in their life. Okay? They feel very blessed every time they look into your eyes. Okay, let's take a look at the third thing. Alright, we have the Warrior. And I'm getting a message here. I'm hearing when you love hard. Group 4. Okay, let's read this card. So we've got the Warrior. Light attributes: strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. Shadow attributes: trading ethical principles for victory at any cost. Indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. Okay, this is interesting here. So you're coming through as a warrior, group 4. They love the fact that you are their beautiful warrior. They love your strength. They love your faith. You're very devotional. You're very devoted to love. You're very devoted to loving them. They love how devoted you are, though, in nature. Okay? So you're very devoted just by nature. And you love hard. That's what I'm getting from this warrior card here. You love hard. They love the fact that you have discipline as well. The fact that you have self-control, I'm seeing here. And you do so much for others. Yeah, I'm getting this, I'm seeing you like sharing things with others. The way that you share what you have, the way that you give what you have, the way that you help those who need your help. Again, this is all a part of the way that you love. And they love this. So they love the way that you love them, but how you love in general, the way that you express your love. So devoted, so giving, so kind in nature. Okay. And you also are very protective over your loved ones, over those that you love, over your pets. For those that have pets. Okay. You know, so it's like you're soft, but you're also strong. They love the fact that you are soft but strong. And so, group 4, your future spouse is also going to love how you pour so much love into what you are taking care of, what you are creating. Okay, so whether this is you taking care of a person, a child, a project, an item, a possession, you know, you just really pour a lot of love into the things that you are taking care of, the things that you are growing. They love how good you are at growing things, looking after things. I'm seeing that you look after your things very well, as in the things that you have, your home, etc. You like to really take care of things well. You like to keep your things in good condition. I'm seeing this. They really like your arms as well. That's a message coming through. They love your arms. But they love how you also, they love how you uplift them. You have this vibe to you where you just uplift the spaces that you are in. You're like an incense stick. You're like an incense stick that has a certain scent that would kind of uplift the energy in the room. You're like that. That's what I'm hearing here. So it's like your essence, your vibe is very kind of uplifting, soothing, soft. Okay. Alright, let's get some messages from the Love Oracle. Messages from Group 4's future spouse. Messages from group 4's future spouse. Ooh. I'm seeing that people may have underestimated you at certain points in time, group 4. But you are someone that is not to be underestimated. So I can see that you have proved a lot of people wrong, or you will prove a lot of people wrong. Because I'm hearing you're stronger than you look. But some people don't realize this. And certain people only realize that when they see certain things. Then they're like, wow, group 4 can do that. You know, so you're that person that there's so much to you. And people are sometimes surprised when they see what comes out of you, when they see what you can do. Interesting. Messages from group 4's future spouse. Yeah, very protective over your family unit, over your siblings, loved ones. That is what I'm seeing here. And let's get one more. Okay. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Okay, transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So they love the fact that your love has conquered and transformed all things. All right, this is a strong love. They love the fact that your love, the love that the two of you share, is really built to last. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So they also love the fact that there's so much effortless flow within this connection here. There's a lot of flow. It's just very harmonious. It just makes sense, you know. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So they love the fact that you are their reflection. Okay. So this is what I have for you, group 4. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you have, do be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, please do click the link down below. I'm sending you lots of love. Take care. I will see you in another reading. Bye.